Blown back, gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Sanders going to throw here on first. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action, Sanders. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy. Sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Okay,
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
ready. Striking, 8, ready.
To the air, Sanders. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. When he gets in, touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have it first. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Flush down now to his left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Zone read, here's a give to Spears. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They snap it to McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike here to Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On first down, they'll run. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The handoff on third and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, Jack. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They'll run now on second down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Ready? Crackle 80. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Give now to the running back. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Spears running behind center. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 68, hiking, 18. 65, 10, 6, go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Go.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. We go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And this This is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
McCarthy from his own end zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. To the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Now let's ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Back.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They connect on the deep shot. So he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hiking 18.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
Buying some time left. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when you get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Second and goal. At the Browns, 6
It's a play fake. It's McCarthy. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hand off now, running right. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
The 25-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Come on, come on.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Another Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
You just get the play off. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Going again here, Sanders. Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down.
Ready, ready, steady.
To throw now is Sanders. Setting up the screen. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
70 line. Here we go. Smash.
Setting him on the dime. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
He's sacked. A loss of 6 yards. Second down.
Now McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. That's good for a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up third and 3.
On the double. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. 19 Cardinals.
Back to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Titans first down.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And that will not be enough for a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans trail by a field goal. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Got a man, this is Reynolds. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
A gain of 5. First down, Titans.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans jump in front late. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
13.
they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Hold it ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. And that's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ready up.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Liking.
Setting up to pass. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on 1st down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. Complete over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
70 Lions.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Got it. Ready?
Gotta think
Check
this is
man.
4 down
Check
territory,
man.
Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Time to go.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's put the body on the line for his team. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. empty the backfield. Motion him right. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's intercepted. That will do it.